That was Charles Haymarket. Let's hear it again. Okay, this is the regular open mic part, and I see a nod of new faces, so let me explain things again. We have 3 basic rules. The first rule is shut the fuck up. If you're going to get into a goddamn whisper fest, we've got tables out there. Go outside, smoke a joint, talk to your friends, drink coffee, right? Then when you're ready to listen to the artist, come back in, because that's what we're here for, is to listen to the artist, right? We're not here to get into a conversation about our PMS and let the whole world hear about it. Right? That's the first thing. Second thing is don't play along with the artist unless they ask you to. If they're new or they haven't been here before, they're liable to forget what they're doing, and maybe you're better than they are. So what? Give the people a break. If they want you to sing along, please state that. Ask us to help you out or to sing along, and we will be there. If you want us to applaud or pound on the tables, believe me, we'll be there 110% and then some. Okay? And the third rule, if you don't understand it or don't like it or don't get it at all, applaud anyway. Show some politeness, because it's about making this person feel good about themselves. Trust me, I've been through this time and time again. The people that no one understands up here, in 2 years you have to pay to go see them, all right? So if they come here and they hone their skills, which is what this is about, that's why we call it a performance workshop rather than an open mic. Because it's really a school to get you comfortable about playing in front of an appreciative audience. Because believe me, you go to any other open mic, you're not going to be playing in front of an appreciative audience. You either catch them by their gonads, or they're just going to talk and play and carry on and get drunk and whatever. So the thing is, here is a safe space, and you all help us make it safe, okay? Not to mention it's being recorded for posterity. So, we got some new faces, and I need to put the names and the faces together. So, I know in the background are you guys. Connor, you guys.
Yeah.
Rose. Where's Rose? There's Rose. Okay, I got a face. Now, here's what I do. For the new people, I do, you're all signed up last, and that's what usually happens. What I'm going to do is bring up a regular, then I'll bring up a new person, and then a regular and a new person, and I will interlace you between the regulars. That way, you don't have to wait until midnight. And the regulars are used to, we usually hang in here until the bitter end anyway, right? Because you never know, at the end of the show, we have time left over, I let people come up here and do it again. So, we're going to go with Lotus, and then in the background, and then Ribo will come up, and then we're going to do Connor, and then Kevin will come up, and then Rose, okay? It'll be kind of in that order. So, without further ado, let's start the open mic tonight this evening with my hug buddy, Lotus. Sorry, folks, you need to do this.
All right.
You have a good one.
Get a hug.
That was personally, absolutely professional. I'm glad I'm in this business. Exactly.
I want a sample.
All right, later, back room.
All right, well, speaking of taking a break, going outside, having a smoke. Oh, it's not on.
Thanks.
Yeah, speaking of taking a break and going outside, having a smoke, chatting and so forth. Anyhow, this kind of fits in with that. And this is a song that I have sung before, and I will sing it again. And those who know it can sing along or play along. Cannabis, prohibition is ridiculous. Pussy, we all know how you love that cocaine. Cannabis, we know who's profiting right, here's another old favorite of mine.
Break them out.
It's kind of a love song. Well, the thing I like people have noticed about this song, I look at too, it can be taken as a love song, or it can be taken as a song that someone who's playing with a little child might be, chasing them and tickling them. Because it's got the line, "I'm gonna get you." So it kind of goes, can go either way. Well, you better stay covered, baby. You better be well. Just when you're thinking you're all alone, I'll pop right out of there, yeah. I believe in magic, babe, I know you do too. We don't need no Halloween to cook up our magical brew now. Watch out, I'm gonna get ya. Watch out, I'm gonna get ya. Honey, watch out, I'm gonna get ya. And you're gonna get me too. Yeah, you're gonna get me too. Better hide behind the bushes, honey. Watch just where you sit. I just can't help myself. You are so nice to get. I'm gonna get you all the goodness good. 'Cause you know how to love me like someone should. And I think you think getting me is fun. 'Cause when I'm coming after you, you don't run, no. Watch out, I'm gonna get ya. Watch out, I'm gonna get ya, honey. Watch out, I'm gonna get ya. And you're gonna get me too, oh yeah. You're gonna get me too. That's when you're not thinking, baby. When your mind's out in outer space, I'm gonna sneak right up on you. Gonna smooch you right in the face. We'll get each other now, all be fine. I'll be yours and you'll be mine. And when we've gotten, well, you know it's true. You'll tell me that you love me, baby. Ooh, I love you too. Watch out. You're gonna get me. Watch out, 'cause you're gonna get me, honey. I better watch out, 'cause you're gonna get me now. And I'm gonna get you too. Yeah. I'm gonna get you too. Yeah. I'm gonna get you too. Watch out.
Lotus, ladies and gentlemen. Lotus. Now, I didn't mention for you new people, you get 2 songs, about 8 minutes is punitive. You don't own it. It's I'll take it away from you. If it goes on too long, we've had people come up here and try to play 14-minute song and then want to play another one. So what I do is I watch the hand. If it gets to about 10 minutes, I'll cut you off. I'll give you a timeout and tell you that's the end. Also, get ready, guys. Get your guitars out. Get ready to come up here. Don't come up here, unpack, and then tune up, and then look at each other. You're wasting time. And if you waste 1 minute of time, every person that comes in here that wastes 1 minute of time means somebody doesn't get on at the end of the show, right? It adds up to 10, 15 minutes. So the worst thing you could do, the biggest sin, is to steal someone else's time. All right, so get ready and come on up here. So now we have a new group, and you know how we like to sacrifice virgins here at the Sacred Ground. Welcome to the stage, In the Background, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that really is your name. I thought that was a fan of yours. You were like getting the birds to come up, so we're in the back.
Does one of you sing even like
Just to talk.
Okay.
I looked at that name in the background. I wonder.
Just talk loud. We'll hear you.
They get a tuning minute to marry.
Hello everyone, we are called In the Background, all lowercases and no spaces, but none of us are rappers.
Welcome.
We're from Southern California. We drove up here, when did we drive up here? Sunday night? Yeah, on Sunday we drove 11 hours. We will never take the scenic route ever again. But we're really happy to be in front of you guys. Tonight's going to be our last night being out here, and then tomorrow we trek back to Southern California where it's hot all the time. This is a song, one of the first songs we wrote actually, called Atlas. Hope you guys enjoy it. There's a lot of snapping in here, so if you guys feel it, go ahead and join in.
Thank you.
Ready? We apologize for that. I didn't know that. Clear this up. Okay, now. This is a song I personally wrote a couple of years ago. It's called In Taxis, and I wrote it for my younger brother and sister. They are people who inspire me to continue to live on every single day. And the song is about, sometimes making the unorthodox move to take a different turn in life. You never know what's around the corner, you know? This one called In Taxis. Thank you so much.
And our background, ladies and gentlemen. In the back. Somebody left their coat up here and their iPad. So, for those of you who'd like to know who study guitar, that's called tapping. Now, it's tough to do on a country western acoustic, but it's damn near impossible to do on a classical guitar, so let's give them a round of applause one more time. Before we go on, a lot of you want to know how to find us on the internet. Well, the old address that we had still works. So if you type in www.ustream.com/channel/sacred-grounds-cafe, you'll get us. But we've been on long enough, and I called them up and I said, you know, that's kind of hard to Twitter, and it's kind of hard to send that an email. So they gave us a new short one, ladies and gentlemen. So this is now, if you type in http://ustre.am. You take the word Ustream and put the dot in between the E and the AM, and then / the number 10, and then it must be capitalized. Arts Easy, A-E-Z. 10 Arts Easy, A-E-Z. So that's our new URL. And you can email that to anybody. They click on that, they'll come right in and see y'all. So if just before you go on, you email your friends and family, they can come on in and watch you. Now, one of the problems is you streaming out there, our modem sucks. And so if you're watching it live, sometimes it drops frames. The audio always goes across fine. But sometimes your hand's a little out of sync, or it's like a Hanna-Barbera cartoon, you know. But once it's saved to the Ustream, and then we bump it over after a month, it gets bumped over to Ustream to YouTube. When it's on YouTube, I've never seen a YouTube that didn't flow beautifully. The YouTube plays everything gorgeously, and even in high def. So always wait a day or so, and then it gets bumped over to Ustream, and then just any Google search will find it.
Bumped over to YouTube.
Type in Sacred Grounds Cafe SF, because there are 8 sacred grounds in the country. So put the SF after it, a date like April 17th, and bang, it'll come right up. Okay? So up next, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, one of our own, Ribo.
You know, I'm thinking one of these weeks just to mess with Ustream, I should just come up here and mime a song and have Dr. Dream do sound effects and the voiceover.
What is Cafe?
It'd be kind of fun.
You know it?
For those of you who don't know who Dr. Dream, well, you'll see, but it'll be funny. Okay. Hello, I'm Ribo. If you like what you hear, I'm on Reverb Nation under, no big surprise, Ribo, and on Facebook. Without further ado, some of you have heard this new song, so you haven't. So for the ones who haven't, this is Windswept Below. Enjoy. Behold this gem that I see, came to walk streets ago, just a trip on Thomas Chin with Pretty Baker. She gave a heart for one, 8 years of love and devotion, just a drown in his pollution. Well, she sets out to restore herself from pain, but she comes back the same, always comes back the same. Yet despite all the trials and complexities, she's always there for me, always brings a smile out of me. She's a soothing breeze, flower, like a windswept willow, brings her comfort, nourishing every heart. Spirit, like a windswept willow, she bears the marks of more than a share of tears. She's far from the finish. Oh, she knows that she's cherished. Oh, she can tear down my walls, I'll hide nothing at all. I'll take her embrace when to know that sweet little gypsy. Still behold the dream that I see, but behind a weary gaze, some days it's just a strain to even wake up. But I thank the heavens above, it makes it feel good to be alive. We'll help each other to survive. Take the soothing breeze and the bedroom flower, like a windswept willow, sure comfort, nourishing all that goes near. Like a windswept willow, she bears the marks of more than a shed tear. She's far from pathetic. Oh, she knows that she's cherished. She can tear down my walls, I'll hide nothing at all. I'll take her embrace when I'm screaming. What am I to do? Cover, and whenever I do George Harrison covers, I always consider a nod to my good friend Rainbow, because we both love George. And this is one of his. Here you go. It's called Fish in the Sand, or Fish on the Sand. I know you're in the sun, I know you're close to everyone. Like you don't have a hold on me. I see you in the love, I see you in the moon above. But it's nice to know that you're not lost inside of me. You know I need you, you know I love you. If I can't be with you,
know, here in the late 60s and early 70s, the Haight-Ashbury never really had much of a reputation for having too many virgins around. But it's nice to know that almost every week we get virgins here at the Sacred Ground, so it's nice to know they still exist. So let's welcome another Sacred Ground virgin to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Give a warm round of applause for Connor.
Hi, Connor.
Yes.
Yes, give me a little bit.
All right. Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Good. Doing all right? All right.
Probably
Good.
putting you on around here somewhere.
All right. I'm gonna play this song right here. This one's called Fisherman's Line. And I've crossed that border one too many times. It's not a real problem, 'cause it's just in my mind. She came dancing through the sunlight, but she talked to me in the rain. She did not have no problems, and she could not feel no pain tonight. And I walked that train track with my gun right in my hand. And I walked along beside her, then I buried her beneath the sand. Then I smoked on my last cigarette, and I smoked it down to the bone. I dispelled all my problems, and I did it on my own. Yeah, it's gonna be alright. So I finally came to my senses. And I did it just in time. Will you walk, will you walk, will you walk, will you walk with me? I ain't gonna walk that fisherman's line. Yeah. And that jukebox started playing when he walked in the room. And we sat there around and listened till late in the afternoon. And then evening came around again, but we could not sleep at all. And I could hear the wind howl, and I could hear voices calling me, yeah, through the night. So I finally came to my senses. And I did it just in time. Will you walk, will you walk, will you walk, will you walk with me? I ain't gonna walk that fisherman's line. That fisherman's line. Oh, hey. Well, I've crossed that border one too many times. It's not a real problem, 'cause it's just in my mind. Thank you very much, guys. All right. Well, my name's Connor Coughlin, and as you can tell, I'm not from around these parts. From London, England, and it's really, yeah, there you go. It's good to be here in the Bay Area. You just for a sec. I'm gonna play you a song here.
Glad you came by.
What's that? Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
welcome to the colonies.
Thank you very much.
You sound beautiful, man. You got a great voice. He's not wearing a red coat.
Yeah, I'm glad you teach. Thank you very much. You said that.
Me.
Oh, well, thank you. Alright, I'm going to do one now. This one's one that I actually wrote about a friend back in England who got charged from robbery. And this one's called Danmore Banks, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Sunlight on my feet, and I'm looking at pictures while the tears slowly gather over me. And I ain't got no name, no, I ain't got no shoes. All I got left is a tear-stained picture of me and you.
Connor, let's hear it one more time for Connor. I know. Hey, I'm awake. I got a brain. Thanks. I'm here. So Connor has some CDs for sale. His manager is sitting there next to me. Please go up there and buy some CDs from him.
Not for sale.
Please.
Giving them away.
And he's giving them away. Great.
Wow.
He's giving them away. And get a business card, please.
stickers on the back.
And if they're ever back in town, please call me and book a feature.
Yeah, we're here till the 30th.
All right. Well, the 30th of this month.
Yeah.
Well, next time you're in town,
Okay.
give us a call, please. If you call me a week ahead of time or 2 weeks ahead of time, I can book a feature.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So, going on now from here, we have some other new people coming up in a minute, but this is a guy who was here once before. I'm sure some of you will remember, so let's bring on up to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin.
Everybody. So if you go on Google and you do a search for Kevin Patrick McGee, you'll find me, Kevin Patrick McGee. So there's one other one actually. He's a lawyer and a brewer, but there's only I think one singer-songwriter. So I'm going to play a couple of my own songs tonight. This first one is about being in a hurry. It's called "Till the Moment's Gone." Always trying to get ahead, looking back at me. Always running for the bread, not enough I see. I'm busy, I'm trying to dig my moat, looking back at me. Seems like someone's got my goat, stole my bumblebee. Will you help me or will you walk away? You're blocking all my rays, drowning all the swans. I'd like you to help me, but I can't stay today. I cannot stay until the moment's gone. Always trying to get ahead, looking back at me. Always running for the bread, not enough I see. I'm busy, I'm trying to dig my moat, looking back at me. Seems like someone's got my goat, stole my bumblebee. Will you love me or will you fade away? You're blocking all my rays, drowning all the swans. I'd like you to love me, but I can't stay today. I cannot stay until the moment's gone. Always trying to get ahead, looking back at me. Always running for the bread, not enough to see. I'm busy, I'm trying to dig my moat, looking back at me. Seems like someone's got my goat, stole my bumblebee. Am I happy or am I just okay? I'm working for someday, but now keeps rushing on. I'd like to think it over, but I don't have time today. Will I regret it when the moment's gone? always trying to get ahead, looking back at me, always running for the bright, not enough I see. Busy, I'm trying to dig my motor, looking back at me. Seems like someone's got my goat, stole my bumblebee, stole my bumblebee, stole my bumblebee. Next one, this song is a tale of 4 cities. It's called Don't Hesitate. Kate's house spotted in LA, on the sand down near Del Rey. Birds are flying towards the sun, the dragons red, white, green are one. Up a canyon down the way, I thought I heard the children say, lovers, don't you hesitate. Lovers, they don't hesitate. Burning Man below the dome, see the fire coming home. Blue skies over Golden Gate, and warlocks playing in the hay, and tools for fools and jokers wild, and Friday's spark is Tuesday's child. Lovers, don't you hesitate. Lovers, they don't hesitate. Left my love in Amsterdam, eating space cake on the dam. Down the rainy Princeton Rod, I stopped at Milk Bed for a shot. I felt so tired like hope and go. I hopped the night train for the snow. Lovers, don't you hesitate. Lovers, they don't hesitate. Eiffel View, Arc de Triomphe, Renault remembers stronger stuff. Left and right all down the same. Mr. Mojo calls your name. The lady speaks to those who know. Spring it comes and then it goes. So lovers, don't you hesitate. Lovers, they don't hesitate. Lovers, they don't hesitate. Lovers, don't you hesitate.
Kevin, ladies and gentlemen. So up next, this guy last week wrote a new song about hippies not going away. way, which I thought was adorable. And then he blew me out of the water by coming up here and actually writing a song about my 3 rules.
Yes!
I listened to that song about 4 times this week, and I'm determined to learn to sing it, because I really think instead of just telling you people the rules and bumming you out every week, which bums me out, I think I should just sing the damn song. So I'm going to try to learn it for the future. But for now, let's see what surprise he's brought us tonight. He must have written something a few minutes ago. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Hernandez.
Yeah.
Go, Brian. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah. There you go, you got the last one. Yeah, man, enjoy.
Why does he do this one?
Yeah, till the end of the month.
You know those old cowpokey songs? Oh, actually, so did me. There, that's perfect. Unhappy trails in the sky, wispy chemtrails they always deny. We're given no reason as to why there's unhappy trails in the sky. Unhappy trails in the sky. Those old cowpokes back in the day saddled up and rode the hours away, driving the cattle herds far and wide underneath a big bright clear blue sky. A big bright clear blue sky. Now we drive our automobiles and we fly in those big jet planes, paying so little attention to air quality, but even so the truth remains. It affects our brains, those unhappy trails in the sky. Wispy chemtrails they always deny. We're given no reason as to why there's unhappy trails in the sky. Unhappy trails in the sky. Sing along. Unhappy trails in the sky. 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 There's too many conspiracy theories, from silver nitrate to airborne disease. If they just tell the truth, it might set minds at ease. But our leaders seem bent on their secrecy. Bent on the secrecy, so they let us assume the worst and grow paranoid about the toxins that are spewed into the void, until every sore throat is a cause for fear. Every cough, every sneeze, every salty tear is finally blamed, right or wrong, on those unhappy trails in the sky. Wispy chemtrails they always deny. We're given no reason as to why there's unhappy trails in the sky. Unhappy trails in the sky. Though vibrant chembos of color may form as sunlight reacts to the ice crystal storm, geoengineering is no pretty sight as it corrupts our precious air supply. Our precious air supply. We've already reduced the rainforest by an obscene amount and killed more flora and trees than I could ever count. Now the lungs of our planet are gasping for breath, and the powers that are seem to be the main thread from way up in the airways. With unhappy trails in the sky, wispy chemtrails that always deny. We're given no reason as to why there's unhappy trails in the sky. Unhappy trails in the sky. One more sing along. Unhappy trails in the sky. 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 Hey, self-promotion here.
Please.
Anybody who's interested in hearing, a lot of times I come up here and I think, oh wow, I'd like to perform one of my like really good songs. But the problem is I write like 2 or 3 songs a week, and I try to put them all out there. So if you would like to hear some of the really good songs, Nouveau Coke is what it's under on the web. N-U-V-O-C-O-K-E.
.com or
.com.
.com.
Real simple. And if you go there, it's got links. It's a real simple page, one page. Links to my YouTube, links to Facebook, and if you want to friend me on Facebook, please do. Links to my Google Docs, which has everything I do, even works in progress, lyric sheets, all that for free. Anybody who'd like to cover stuff, you are welcome to. It's all out there for free. I operate under the public domain.
Your own private public domain. Common ground
friend domain.
Common ground.
Okay, you're my friend. You got domain, so go for it. Yeah, please. Yeah. Anyway, so here's another one that I just wrote. Kind of has to do. It's kind of a little bit tongue in cheek at the same time it addresses something that. Yeah, well, you guys will get it. And again, you're welcome to sing along, please. Please do. Pardon me. The self-help community needs a brand new organization. Another 12-step program that should be sweeping across our nation. It would be like AANASA, anger management, and all the other A's combined. One all-encompassing A group where everyone could find peace of mind. And they could call it Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous. When you inflict yourself on us, we'll send for the quadruple A. Once you're a member of Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous, there will be no excuses for you to not change your narcissistic ways. Of course, there's a sing-along. Here we go. Just join Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous. You need to join Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous. Here we go. Go join Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous. You really need to go to Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous. Once you buy them out so bad that no other groups will do, and not even your fellow substance abusers will tolerate you, it's time to put down whatever you're smoking or drinking, take a break from the token and do some thinking. You don't have to be a Lincoln to emancipate yourself from all that denial you keep on the shelf. All you need to do is go to Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous. When you inflict yourself on us, we'll send for the quadruple A. Once you're a member of Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous, there'll be no excuses for you to not change your narcissistic ways. Sing along, here we go. Join Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous. Just go to Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous. You need to be at Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous. They'll save you at Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous. Now I don't mean to preach, and I can't tell you what to do, but every time you pass a reflection, there's somebody looking right back at you. And whatever they see, whatever you say, that apparition in the mirror won't go away. Maybe it's time to commune with your own internal guru, because there's always Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous. When you inflict yourself on us, we'll send for the quadruple A. Once you're a member of Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous, there'll be no excuses for you to not change your narcissistic ways. One more sing-along. Here we go. Join Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous. Come see us at Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous. You need to be at Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous. They'll help you at Alcoholics and Assholes Anonymous.
Johnny Hernandez, ladies and gentlemen. One of the wisest things Ozzy Osbourne ever said is he said, I went to rehab, and it was like going to a room full of one-legged men who were in an ass-kicking contest. Just think about that for a minute. Okay, so up next, ladies and gentlemen, another newbie, somebody who hasn't been here before, so let's give him a warm round of applause.
Wow.
E.G. Phillips, ladies and gentlemen.
I've been living lifetimes without you ever since I saw you last. Each moment feels like a lifetime without you. I've been burning through life so fast. I watched them build the pyramids, I saw them stack Rome. I had to do it without you. I wanted to take it to the New Jazz, find my name on the wall, explore the bazaars of Istanbul together, propose at a St. Paul. I have crossed the Bosphorus, I have crossed the Rubicon, I had to do it without you. I watch the water drip in my kitchen sink, watch each drop dangle from its stem, watch a drop fall, watch a world shatter, watch the water heat up again. I'm Napoleon in exile, I'm Prometheus in chains, I had to do without you. I've been living lifetimes without you, lives in the future and the past. Each moment feels like a lifetime without you, each one I hope will be the last. So that was called Lifetime Without You, and this next song is called Tall Girls in Love. Etienne can't find dresses in her size. None of the boys will dance with her because of her height. But when she's with me, even I can see tall girls also fall in love. All the boys are complaining, they gotta look up to see her eyes. She gets tired of their excuses and that little white lies. But when she's with me, even I can see tall girls also fall in love. But when she's with me, even I can see tall girls also fall in love. People give me a hard time because of my heavy size. Can't seem to hold a conversation, no matter how hard I try. But when she's with me, even I'll concede. Shy boys might just fall in love. Oh.
E.G. Phillips, ladies and gentlemen. And now, somebody who needs no announcement from me, my little brother from another mother and father. Ladies and gentlemen, bring to the stage, Ryan Casada.
I'm saying no while I'm taking it. Can't control my actions, so I'm faking it. My brain must be vacant. I might be contagious. I must be outrageous. So this, I've got obsessed with the ideas of speed and crime and doing time to wither away on a permanent holiday and waste all of my dimes. Please forgive me this insanity. I come to make a sweet recovery. Lord, bring me back to sanity. Oh, recover me, recover me, recover me. I'm out of my head. 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 I'm playing mind games with my other brain, or being tempted and lying without shame, or thinking about drinking, or drinking about thinking, or thinking while drinking myself crazy over you. And my ideals are getting rigid. The common thread lets us witness all the pain, mistakes of our brothers that depress our mothers. Oh, brothers and brothers and brothers and thieves. Please forgive me this insanity. I come to make a sweet recovery. Lord, bring me back to sanity. Oh, recover me, recover me, recover me. I'm out of my head. 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 Lies and lies and time and time and lies and lies and time and time and lies, 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 lies and time, 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 time and lies and lies and time. I'm out of my head. 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 Please forgive me this insanity. I've come to recover me. Lord, bring me back to sanity. Recover me, recover me, recover me. I'm out of my head. I'm out of my head. I'm out of my head. I'm out of my head.
I resemble that song.
So I just released another record on the 13th, so you can pick it up on iTunes.
Cool.
And this song's on it. A lot of you guys know it.
What's the name of the record?
Oh, the record's called Chicago Midway. My name's
Oh.
Ryan Casada.
Nice. That.
Your cocaine crazy, but I still want you to be my loving baby. Your cocaine crazy, but I still want you to be my sugar girl. I looked into your eyes in the midst of all the drive, and I can see 1,000,001 precious nights. From the East Coast to the West, I will fly you best whiskey if you'll share a bed with me. If you'll share a bed with me. If you'll share a bed with me. Your cocaine crazy, but I still want you to be my loving baby. Your cocaine crazy, but I still want you to be my sugar girl. Being institutionalized turns the rebel in your soul. It makes you wanna get up and seduce with rock and roll. And I can be your man if you share a bed with me. If you share a bed with me. If you share a bed with me. Your cocaine crazy, but I still want you to be my loving baby. Your cocaine crazy, but I still want you to be my sugar girl. You seduce my spine with those gypsy eyes, but everyone could notice your nosebleed. And I swear I don't care a dime if we keep 2 beds from lonely. If we keep 2 beds from lonely. If we keep 2 beds from lonely. Your cocaine crazy, but I still want you to be my loving baby. Your cocaine crazy, but I still want you to be my sugar girl. All right, everyone. Your cocaine crazy,
Posada. So, up now, I'll give it to you. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage Dave Thompson.
All right. Nice to be back here. Sung off, this is the lead-off song off my third CD. It's called Any Questions, and that's not a question. There's a fire that blew my soul like whiskey roll. Ballet bands and dialogue of your daughters. By the time they realize the truth of the memories in the wind, no exception to the rules. Any questions? 500 miles on through the night while I'm leaving. I'm heading miles from home, so hard to leave us. When we hit your town and play our songs, benedictions and love, and I would not change a thing. Any questions? If you play, you win or lose. Any questions? They learn it all in school. Any questions? But when it's time to take that stage, we'll rewrite all the rules and leave what's left for losers and fools. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? The nights are cold, the road is long, but she's here in my heart. I know that there will come a time when we won't be apart. Until that day I'll play my songs and she'll be my friend. I'll be with her, there won't be any questions. And if you play, you win or lose. Any questions? Is they learn it all in school? Any questions? But when it's time to take that stage, we'll rewrite all the rules and leave what's there for losers and fools. Any questions? But until that day, I'll play my songs and you in my session. I'll be with you and there won't be any questions. There won't be any questions.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I do one cover tune in my Art Farm songs, and I do it primarily as an honor to the act and the gentleman that probably had more to do with influencing me than anybody else. That was Jim Morrison of the Doors. God is always never end. Gotta love your man.
And now, someone who's been a part of the sound ever since we started this open mic, welcome the guy who will be doing Mayday, Rainbow!
Called the Grateful Dead is coming to town. Hey, the Grateful Dead is coming to town, but don't wanna see you looking so down. Take all your trouble, take all your care, take all your thoughts and take all your ways. Hey, the Grateful Dead is coming down. Planting the seeds where the garden grows. I hope it gets your flower stone. I hope it gets the flower stone. I hope it gets the flower stone. And deep within your spirit lies, you're on an easy ride, past the point where paradise.
white man came along and ran the Indians over the land. Then he slaughtered the buffalo a long time ago. Yes, he slaughtered the buffalo such a long time ago. Now these greedy corporations are running a bad operation. Just look at the hole in the ground where they're tearing the redwoods down. Just look at the hole in the ground where they're tearing the redwoods down. Oh, the poison in the water, contaminating all the air. But it's our pastor sitting in jail, waiting for justice to prevail. Our pastor sitting there, waiting for justice to prevail. So what you gonna do when they point a finger at you? When you gave it all that it was worth, just to try to save the earth. Yeah, you gave it all that it was worth, just to try to save the earth. And when there's no one left to blame, and the world goes down the drain, when there's nothing more to be said, and the earth becomes gray. Oh, there's nothing more to be said, and the earth becomes gray. We better, oh, having the redwood down. Come on, everybody! Stop tearing the redwood down. Yeah, you start, come
getting set up, I'd like to tell you that, I sometimes end the show by saying goodnight, Granny Rose. Now, a lot of you know that Granny Rose is my good friend Roseanne Barr. And Roseanne Barr is famous, not for her Roseanne TV show, but she's famous for having sung the Star-Spangled Banner and having the President of the United States say that it was the most unpatriotic thing he ever heard in his life. She lost her TV show of 10 years. She lost her life. Her family sued her. She was completely and totally alone and abandoned over that song, ladies and gentlemen. So what happened is I met her online and we began to talk. And very slowly I talked her into getting back together with her family and getting back together with her friends. Introduced her to a friend of mine, Johnny, who became her new boyfriend, and gave her a lot of emotional support and stuff. And then finally she decided she was going to do another show called Roseanne's Nuts, if any of you have ever seen it. And we talked her in to singing the Star-Spangled Banner for that show. She came up here all the way from Los Angeles to my shop to take voice lessons from me for several months, working on that song, and then she moved to Hawaii with her friend Johnny and learned to play it on the flute. So she got it down and memorized all the words. And then if you want to go watch Roseanne's Nuts, please go find the one that's the Star-Spangled Banner and see what she did with it. She kicked it out of the fucking park, ladies and gentlemen. It was absolutely incredible. So the reason I'm telling you that story is last week Johnny asked Dr. Dream to sing her version of the Star-Spangled Banner, so naturally I couldn't help myself. I emailed a copy of it to Roseanne. Roseanne emailed me back a few days ago and wanted me to say to you, Dr. Dream, you're a fucking genius. In her words. So without further ado, let's introduce the Sacred Ground's fucking genius, Dr. Dream and the Sounds of Memoriam.
Pardon me, I almost forgot. Uh-oh. This is for NBC.
Oh wow. Picking up.
Yeah.
It's just your mic.
Last part of the show, shut up.
Yeah,
She's our tribute to Pink Floyd.
yeah. We can do covers this.
Yes, you can do
Still a
covers.
very popular one on Jupiter. Let's start it again, shall we? Okay.
Randy, you're up next.
My name is Dr. Dream, if you didn't know. And the doctor, as you all know, is on.
to do, as usual, is put everyone's imagination in a body of another universe. Another universe that is part of sci-fi, fantasy, all kinds of things. And you're in this body of a person. And sometimes I call out what it is. You know, I ask you for a suggestion, and last week I did that. And I made a terrible mistake, so I'm going to make it up to everybody tonight. Because I got a little confused. So, tonight, you are in the body of a part-time proctologist. So, you're in your office, and you're lying on an exam table, and you're thinking how life was, but your mother kept pushing you and pushing you. Shut up, you want to be a proctologist! I'm not sure that your father is he just drinks and bounces and that's it. Catches flies occasionally. So, you decide, well, all of a sudden you hear a knock at the door. The door opens.
Doctor, your next patient is in examination room A.
So you go to your office and go in and pull out the door and take that half a bottle and finish that off. And you go into examination room A. And there's a well-dressed gentleman in a three-piece suit and tie. And you ask him to drop his pants and bend over the exam table. The usual thing, you know, you can ask him to cough and all that. And so you get on your gloves. And you're about ready to ask him to cough, and you suddenly come to the realization that your finger is stuck up his ass. And you can't think of, you tell him to relax. I'm trying. I really like to, doctor, but I have trouble relaxing. I find the thing that helps me is if I pull out a tube, you don't mind, doctor. Anything, you know, to get your hand out. So he lights up. And you ask him, is he going to share that? And of course he does. You get him to, because otherwise you keep pushing up against him. Okay, here. And he's relaxed, and so are you. And it's not working. You ask him if he has anything else. Yeah, I have. That's good shit, isn't it? Yeah. I got some super acid. And so he pulls out a little tiny window pane. Haven't seen that in years.
Yeah.
And you ask him to cut it in half. And you take some, and he takes some, and yeah, it's starting to relax me now, I think. If I have a good trip, only though. Until you're still trying to get your hand out of his ass, but you find that your whole hand is going up his asshole, and now your entire arm and your body, you're up inside his asshole, you're wandering around his intestines, everything. Wow. And all of a sudden, he blows a tremendous fart. And you go, part-time job, that of a plumber.
Dr. Green, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Green. Proctologist, part-time plumber. It's kind of like sushi and shoes. Honest to God, there used to be over on Clement Street, there was a sushi place, and right next door was a shoe store, and they had a little walkway between them, so they called the place Sushi and Shoes. Even hard to say. Thanks, Doc. You're dragging your amp. So, is little Eddie here? Little Eddie, did he disappear? Okay, as usual, he signs up and then leaves. Okay, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Daniel Ames. Danny.
So I'm just going to do my thing here, which is sort of rhythmize a popular song, because I think it sounds cool to do that. So let's have some fun here. Song, but you guys get to guess that one. I dare you to sing it, but you're welcome to if you want to give it a shot. But might be a little tough.
First we have to guess it, and then we have to know the words.
That was the Blue Moon, but this will be Moon River.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I'm playing moon songs. I'm mooning tonight.
Mooning tonight. Okay, you're mooning this.
play something that I think sounds kind of trippy and nice that I like to play. Sort of groove. I'm the last guy, right?
I'm thankful for your smile. I'm thankful for your wink, that little twinkle in your eye. I'm thankful for the music in your soul. When I'm feeling incomplete, you make me whole. I'm thankful for your touch. You see the little things you do to me that always mean so much. Like being here and always being true. For this and so much more, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you for your fire. You see, the passion of your spirit never ceases to inspire me. I'm thankful for this moment that we share and for a chance to let you know I care. So when you feel like no one wants you, know that you're my lucky star. And I am thankful for you, just the way you are. Good night, Granny Rose, Sandra, Rosie, and all my comic lady friends out there. Good night. See you next week with Kevin North will be the feature.
When you
and after Kevin will be a normal gig. Please bust your tables, help Teddy out. Oh, is she? She's my dearest and oldest friend.
No lessons, from there.
She's an angel. One day in my front window was broken, and the next day I got up and I went out there and there were some people, some glaziers were there fixing my front window. And I said, who the fuck are you people? Where the hell did you come from? They go, we don't know. We just got this order from New York that your window was broken and we were paid to come and fix it. And I said, well, who the fuck would do that? Who do I know in New York, right? So I go on Twitter and I start twittering around and I Twitter my friend Johnny Archie, her boyfriend. And he says, hey, Rosie's in New York right now. She's going to be on the Letterman show. I said, oh, Rosie's in New York. So I said, can I get the phone number? So I call and she's at Sandra Bernhardt's house. Okay. So I know Sandra. Sandra put Rosie on. Yeah. Rosie? Yes? Are you my friend? Yeah, I'm your friend. So you sent somebody to fix my window without me knowing about it? And she said, hey, I'm a Jewish woman. I'm giving you money. You better fucking know it.
Wow. Very good. Very good.
Very nice. I have a copy of her book, Rosanna King.
Do you have any more of the CDs?
Not only did
No, I don't have any myself.
Autograph it?
Connor.
What's the name of the
Roseanne Archie. Yeah. And she got me a copy and got it dedicated to me. And he autographed it as well.
Coglin. Coglin. Connor. Conor. Connor Coglin.
I was telling Lotus about one of the most valuable Christmas presents I had, which you gave me, Roseanne Archie.
Right.
Her dedication and your autograph.
That's right. I had her autograph.
Yeah.
She was sweet. She's very sweet. Yes, she said that Dr. Dream was a fucking genius. You can put that on your bio. Yeah. Roseanne Connor says, Dr. Dream is a fucking genius.
Yeah. Sorry.